Guys, it's Mrs. Guimaraes. So if you're working on your Blue Belt song, When the Saints Go Marching In, that's awesome. This one's tough, not because of the notes, but more because of the rhythm. So we're going to talk about some things that can help you to make sure that you're counting the right rhythm and that you're playing everything exactly as is written on the page. The problem with When the Saints Go Marching In is that there's a lot of variations of it. So you want to make sure you're playing exactly what you see on the music and not how you think it goes. So the first thing that we want to look at are these tied notes. And I've made some notes on my music here. Sorry, there we go. I've made some notes on my music here. There's a lot of notes that are tied together. So remember that when we tie a note together, that means that we're adding the value. So if you look at the first full measure, which is right here, you're going to see a whole note tied to a quarter note. So that note is going to get 5 beats. Now, I've written in some numbers here, so if you can take a look at that. Our song actually starts on beat 2, and we'll talk about that at the end or later on, but our song actually starts on beat 2. So I've got 2, 3, 4, 1, and then in parentheses I put 2, 3, 4, 1 because that's all part of the same note. All right, so what I want you to do is take some time and go through looking at the rhythm. You'll see a couple of dotted half notes. Remember, a dotted half note gets 3 beats. So like, let's see if I can get there. So like that would be a dotted half note that gets 3 beats. So go ahead and add those rhythms in, and then in the next clip, we're gonna clap the rhythm together. So now that you guys have those rhythms written in, we're going to go ahead and clap the rhythm like we've been doing before, except instead of using our ta syllables, we're going to use our number system. The numbers are going to help us to keep track of the beats more, especially when we have those long notes, the whole notes tied to a quarter note that get 5 beats. It can be really easy to get lost in those, so if you're always thinking numbers whenever you're playing, then it's going to help you to keep track of those beats. So our rhythm starts on beat 2. So I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and we'll come in together on beat 2. Let's clap and count the rhythm of When the Saints Go Marching In. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So I know it's a little tricky. There's some tough rhythms in there. Spend some time just clapping that rhythm. Don't even worry about playing the recorder yet. The rhythm is the most important thing first in this song. So go ahead and pause the video and spend some time working with the rhythms. You've got the rhythm down, let's start looking at our notes. So When the Saints Go Marching In has 2 new notes. It has a C and a D, but instead of our low D, it's going to be the upper octave. So C looks like this. It's thumb and 2, and this one is tricky because you're so used to always having that first finger down. So you're going to have to take some time to get used to being in this position. And then D, we take our thumb off. So D is also challenging because you have to use this right hand to hold your recorder so that your recorder doesn't fall when you take your thumb off of it. So what I'm going to do is just practice going from C to D, and then I'm going to practice going from B to C to D because we want to get that transition and that flip, which we're not used to yet. So I've got C, and then I lift my thumb up to play D, and then I go back to C, and then I flip to get to B. So when I play it together, I go B, C, D. So spend some time doing that to get those fingers under control. and then we will come back and we will look at the notes of When the Saints Go Marching In. Now, just like before, we're going to say our note names with our fingers. Again, if this is too challenging for you, you can always take it a step back and just say the note names and not even worry about the recorder yet. But for the sake of this video, we're going to do fingers and saying the names. So again, I'm going to start on beat 2. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. G, B, C, D. G, B, C, D. G, B, C, D. B, G, B, A. B, A, G. G, B, D, 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 C. B, C, D, B, G, A, G. And there it is. Take some time doing that. Get really good at that before you even start playing. And finally, we are going to play it. One thing to consider with this song, this is a good one to play with a drum beat to help you keep track of the beats in your head. In addition to counting, you can kind of hear that 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you are able to, you can get a drum beat app either on your phone or on YouTube, and you can play along with that. I'm going to play without it, but keep that in mind when you're practicing. Okay, so here we go. When the Saints Go Marching In. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So good luck, happy practicing, hope to see some blue belts soon.